We're here at Northside Elementary School here at Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania for this senior night matchup featuring the Mechanicsburg Wildcats and the Northern Polar Bears. Hi, buddy, I'm Ben Shad alongside our fantastic Go Mechanicsburg live streaming crew. We're honoring the Northern seniors right now, which means the ceremonies will start in just a moment. So we'll go ahead and let the PA announcer, Ryan Hartman, take over with the rest.
All of us wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors. And now let's meet our Mechanicsburg seniors. Our first senior is Lucia Baldini. She is escorted tonight by her parents, Nick and Christine, her brother Jackson, and her sister Sophia. Lucia's plans after high school are to attend college to major in nursing. She is so thankful to have had the opportunity to play high school soccer with both her sister and her best friend. She would like to thank her parents, family, friends, and coaches for their support, especially Aunt Anna for always cheering us on. Ladies and gentlemen, Lucia Baldini.
Where's Jessa? Oh, okay. You have enough room?
Next is Bailey Brantones. She is escorted by her mother, Kimberly, and her brother, Tyler. And encouragement, and her teammates for the unforgettable memories. Ladies and gentlemen, Bailey Brantones.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, because I saw a couple older women talking about it.
Oh.
Next is Allison Kuhn. She is escorted by her mother, Mary Kuhn, and her siblings, Emmy and Jack. Allie plans to attend college next fall, where she will major in economics. She has greatly enjoyed playing soccer at Mechanicsburg over the past 4 years and is deeply grateful to her friends and family for their constant support and encouragement. Ladies and gentlemen, Allison Kuhn. Our next senior is Lauren Lebo. Lauren is escorted by her parents, Jeff and Shelby, and her grandmothers. Lauren plans on attending St. Joseph's University, continue her soccer career, and pursue a degree in marketing. She would like to thank God, her parents, grandparents, and sister for all of the support and being her biggest fans. Lauren would also like to thank her coaches for developing her both as a player and as a person. She is also grateful for all of the memories Mechanicsburg girls soccer has given her. Ladies and gentlemen, Lauren Lebo. Next is Isabel Putt. She is escorted tonight by her parents, Toby and Ashley, and her sister, Sammy. After high school, Isabel plans to attend a 4-year college to pursue a degree in nursing. She is very thankful for all of the memories and experiences playing soccer has provided for her. Isabel would like to thank her family and friends for always coming out to support her at every game. She would also like to thank her teammates for always having her back on and off the field, as well as making both club and high school soccer a time she will always remember. Ladies and gentlemen, Isabel Putt. Our next senior is Lena Rudy. Lena is escorted by her parents, Danielle and John, and her sister, Bella. After graduation, Lena plans to attend Mercyhurst University to continue her soccer career and pursue a major in finance. Lena would like to thank her entire family for their constant love and support. She would also like to thank her teammates for the endless memories and a great 4 years of high school soccer. Ladies and gentlemen, Lena Rudy. Our next senior is Jocelyn Smith. Jocelyn is escorted tonight by her parents, Chris and Tiffany, and her sister, Milana. Jocelyn plans to attend Frostburg State University to continue her education and soccer career. Jocelyn wants to thank everyone who has been a part of her soccer journey and has supported her along the way, specifically her family, friends, coaches, and teammates. Ladies and gentlemen, Jocelyn Smith. Next is Addison Stover. Addison is escorted tonight by her parents, Sherilyn J., and her sister, Emma. Addison's plans after graduation are to attend a four-year college to study architecture. Addison would like to thank her parents for the endless support, time, and money they have invested in her soccer career throughout the years. She would also like to thank her teammates for a great 4 years together. She is grateful for all the memories made through the highs and lows and on the bus rides to and from games. Ladies and gentlemen, Addison Stover. Next is Rebecca Witter. Rebecca is escorted tonight by her parents, Wendell and Terry. Rebecca's plans after graduation are to attend Messiah University to both play soccer and get her doctorate in physical therapy. First, Becca would love to thank God for the gift and ability to play the sport she loves. She would also like to thank her parents for always being her #1 fans and all of the time they've invested into her and the rest of her family and friends for supporting and encouraging her. She would also like to thank her teammates and coaches for an amazing high school soccer career and is appreciative of the memories. Ladies and gentlemen, Rebecca Witter. Next is Macy Yanoski. Macy is escorted tonight by her parents, Rich and Aaron. Macy plans to attend college next year, where she will pursue a degree in forensic biology. She would like to thank her parents, brother, and grandparents for their endless support and encouragement throughout her soccer journey. Macy also wants to express her appreciation to her coaches and teammates for making the past 4 years of soccer such a fun, memorable, and rewarding experience. Ladies and gentlemen, Macy Yanoski. Fans standing before you are the seniors of the Mechanicsburg girls soccer team. All of us wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors. Remember, once a Wildcat, always a Wildcat. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to present to you the Mechanicsburg Area Senior High Girls Soccer Class of 2025.
Another senior night ceremony in the books ahead of a enticing matchup in girls soccer in District 3, Class 4A. Northern sitting in third in the power rankings at a 16-0-0 record. Mechanicsburg right below them with 12 wins, 2 losses, and 1 draw. There's a lot to look forward to tonight. Right now, these girls enjoying the best of the moment, but they'll get a chance to warm up and prepare for the biggest match before the biggest matches of the year when it comes to win and go home. A early preview, if you must, here before us at Northside Elementary. We're going to go ahead and take a quick break. When we come back, we'll talk to you about some upcoming events and some other sponsor reads right after this, right here on Go Mechanicsburg.
Locally owned and operated, 11 Oaks Farms raises Wagyu beef and heritage breed pork right here in Newville, Pennsylvania. Our low-stress practices and carefully designed diets produce some of the finest meats you will ever experience. We also offer a selection of quality Angus beef, pork, chicken, seasonings, sauces, pantry items, and much more. Shop online at 11oaksfarms.com. Visit us in-store at 34 North Corporation Street in Newville or call 717-360-8249.
Does your property need a little TLC? Call Lawnscapes Inc. of Mechanicsburg today at 717-697-1833 and see how Wes Moret and his team can transform or maintain your residential or commercial property. From hardscapes to yard services of all types, tree and shrub surface and more, this locally owned and operated business has you covered. Call today for your free estimate. Lawnscapes Inc. at 717-697-1833. That's 717-697-1833.
OSS Health is physician-owned and operated. We're able to help patients in a way that others cannot.
We're not looking at a number.
Everyone's looking out for the best thing for the patient.
Seeing that they're reaching their goals, making the community as healthy as possible.
What I love most is when I get to see them get back to the activity that they love.
When I see a patient smiling, it makes it all worth it. I love my job.
Operation Wildcat is a nonprofit organization whose mission is to pool the resources in our community to help our school district students, families, and staff members in need. We'll take your new or gently used back-to-school items, bikes, books, clothing, dresses and suits, furniture, Halloween costumes, gifts for the holiday, Christmas tree decorations, pennies, socks, underwear, Thanksgiving food, toothbrushes and toothpaste, and yard sale items. Learn more at OperationWildcat.org and go Wildcats.
Elevate your everyday with the Mechanicsburg Area Recreation Department. Immerse yourself in a world of excitement and discovery. From adrenaline-pumping sports to serene outdoor escapes, we've got your perfect recreation blend. Join us for fitness, family fun, and fantastic experiences. Unleash your inner adventurer. It's time for a thrilling escape. Visit mbgsd.org and click on the Recreation tab, or drop by our office at the Trails and Trees Environmental Center. Mechanicsburg Area Recreation, where every moment is a new adventure.
At Bobby Ray Hall, it's about doing the right thing, starting with our vision, that clients deserve great service at a fair price. We understand this can only happen with great team members. Doing what's right includes supporting local charities, youth sports, and first responders. It extends to the environment and why we reclaim rainwater for car washes and recycle used oil. We want to thank our loyal clients for recognizing us by voting Bobby Ray Hall simply the best of Harrisburg for 21 years in a row. Experience the Bobby Ray Hall difference and find out more at BobbyRayHall.com.
The Turnbridge Group at RBC Wealth Management is a proud supporter of Mechanicsburg Wildcat Athletics. When faced with tough business and personal financial decisions, turn to the Turnbridge Group. With a focus on retirement planning and complex financial situations, the team helps you define and achieve your goals, all while building a strong and caring relationship with you and your family. Financial advisors, 717-724-4225 today.
I needed a change in my life. I wanted to be closer to my grandchildren. I was not hearing what the kids were saying. I fly hot air balloons and I couldn't hear leaks. It was time to take care of my hearing. As soon as I met Mary Ann at Renewed Hearing Solutions, she made me feel so comfortable. My life has improved so much since I got hearing aids. It was the best thing I've ever done. I would highly recommend Renewed Hearing Solutions.
Get back in the conversation. Call Renewed Hearing Solutions today.
Getting you back to Mechanicsburg Wildcat Athletics, presented by 11 Oaks Farms in Newville. Live on Go Mechanicsburg.
Welcome you back here to Northside Elementary here in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. Absolutely packed house here at Northside for a huge District 3 matchup featuring the Mechanicsburg Wildcats and the Northern Polar Bears. Mechanicsburg had a record of 12-2-1, 10-2 in Mid-Penn Commonwealth play. Northern 16-0 on the year, 12-0 in Mid-Penn Keystone Conference play. Northern coming off a 2-0 win against Boiling Spring. Boiling Spring, a team that only had one loss entering that one, now comes away with two. Again, a look at the district standings for you. Sitting in first is Cumberland Valley with a 14-1-1 record. Manheim Township below them in second with a 14-2 record. Northern sits in the third spot, 16-0-0. Mechanicsburg in the fourth spot, 12-2-1. And fifth is Exeter, who are 16-1-1. Southwestern sit in the sixth spot, 14-2-1. And Central York in seventh at 13-5-0. But all those teams, barring tonight's results, could really shake up the standings as we head into the postseason. The tournament starts next week. Brackets are expected to be released over the weekend. Last game of the season for these two squads as well. So Plenty to play for in just this game alone, not knowing what's going on with the other results. You have to assume that a Mechanicsburg win, that they might leapfrog Northern potentially, but also keep pace with anybody else. If Cumberland Valley or Manheim Township were to fall, obviously there'd be some more movement as well. Also just trying to get space away from Exeter and Southwestern and even Central York, who are all within reach of these two teams. While we have some time, I want to remind you folks that Wildcat Athletics would like to recognize the Mechanicsburg Area Recreation Department for their continued support of our web streams. With the Recreation Department here in Mechanicsburg, you can immerse yourself in a world of excitement and discovery. From creative crafts, dance, to fitness opportunities and family fun, they offer something for everyone. Don't miss out on fantastic experiences that inspire, enrich, and bring the community together. Visit mbgsd.org and click on the Recreation tab, or drop by their office at the Trails and Trees Environmental Center. Mechanicsburg Area Recreation, where every moment is a new adventure. Also want to remind you folks that Mechanicsburg Basketball Boosters presents its second annual Cornhole Tournament, Bingo, and Chili Cook-Off event coming up on October 25th at 80 Glendale Drive in Mechanicsburg. The fun starts at 2 p.m. and includes food, music, raffles, live college football watch parties, chili cook-off prizes, bingo prizes, cornhole tournament prizes, and so much more fun for all ages. Bring your most legendary chili in a crock pot and your cornhole skills, all to benefit Mechanicsburg basketball. $25 per player for cornhole, $50 for a team. Deadline to enter is October 20th, so time is running out. Make sure you scan that QR code on your screens right now to get involved today. Also want to remind you folks that the Wildcat Foundation offers support to teachers and coaches in the Mechanicsburg Area School District with its CPR reimbursement fund. The foundation issues reimbursement checks on a yearly basis to teachers and coaches who take part in CPR and first aid training, certification, and recertification. The funds distributed align with the foundation's mission to strengthen the educational, cultural, wellness, and athletic programs of the Mechanicsburg Area School District. Also want to remind you folks that fall sports are here, and Shaggy Chic Dog Grooming is cheering on our hometown teams. While athletes hit the field, let your dog be the MVP at home. Call Shaggy Chic Dog Grooming today at 717-919-6266 or stop by 16 South Market Street in Mechanicsburg. Shaggy Chic Dog Grooming, where every pet looks like a champion. Got a new QR code for you as you can support Mechanicsburg Wrestling on Saturday, November 8th with their third annual mini golf fundraiser. Putt your way through the halls of Mechanicsburg Middle School as your participation supports wrestling boosters and the young men and women who compete on the mat each winter. It's $60 per foursome with 3 different flight times throughout the day. Each flight is eligible for prizes as well. Pick your team captain, scan the QR code on your screen, or email masdwrestlingboosters@gmail.com to learn more. Don't delay, register today. And lastly, folks, the Wildcat Foundation will host its 2026 Wildcat Foundation Night on February 20th, 2026 at Stocks Manor in Upper Allen Township. The Foundation's top annual fundraiser, the event will feature a Monte Carlo theme and welcomes taste of dining vendors like Wildcat Cafe, Healthy You Cafe, Sweet Cordelia's Cake and Bake Shop, Allsy's Ice Cream Truck, Longhorn Steakhouse, as well as Lucky Penny Burger Company and its Lavender Lemonade. Don't miss out on Wildcat Foundation Night, February 20th. Get involved with that today. Well, after all of that, my voice is tired. We're going to go ahead and take another quick break. When we come back, we'll have starting lineups and kickoff for you in just a bit, right here on Go Mechanicsburg.
We are dedicated to serving our members, associates, and communities because they give us purpose. We know we are stronger when we come together as one. We believe financial literacy is a key tool for personal well-being, economic stability, and a more secure financial future for everyone. And we are committed to providing all with access to financial wellness resources. We strive to deliver unparalleled experiences for our members through every moment and milestone. We are built by will, forged by people, and powered by a proud member experience.
Are you on the hunt for a new home? Maybe you're a growing family looking to expand your living situation, or you find your current space too large and you're simply looking to downsize. Whatever your needs, contact Charity Kastner, Realtor with RSR Realtors today. Charity knows the local real estate market and she will find the right home for you. Charity Kastner isn't just a Mechanicsburg-based realtor, she's a Mechanicsburg mom. And after all, mother knows best. Just ask her kids. Make the move today by calling Charity Kastner at 717-557-9312 or rsrrealtors.com to find your first or next home sweet home.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you.
Contact local agent Seth Gardner for your personal price plan today.
Snappers Bar and Grill at 120 East Allen Street in Mechanicsburg is proud to support Wildcat Athletics. Snappers is open Monday through Saturday from 11 a.m. until 9 p.m. and offers outstanding service and exceptional food and drink options, all at a fair price. Stop in for fresh seafood, delicious hand-cut steaks, and homemade pasta dishes. Snappers also offers a variety of sandwiches, fresh, crisp salads, and awesome appetizers. Dine in, carry out, or have your next big gathering catered. Snappers Bar and Grill. Call 717-697-9475 to learn more.
With True Green, we got a great price on a golf course quality lawn,
which attracted golfers.
Morning.
Who needs a warm-up?
And because True Green's doing the work, we get to have more fun.
Please don't post that.
Too late.
They don't have grass this thick in Australia.
That's what happens when you have a great lawn.
Shanked it again, huh? They're fun to have around.
PGA Tour quality lawns for as little as $1 a day.
Where are we playing next?
Get started at TrueGreen.com.
A deck where memories are made, barbecues are grilled, and sunsets are savored. But let's face it, not all decks are created equal. Enter Westshire Decks. We're not your average deck builders. Precision is our mantra. We don't just build decks, we craft outdoor living spaces tailored to your dreams. With Westshire Decks, you get seasoned experts who know decks inside and out. So why settle for a deck that's just okay when you can have one that's extraordinary? Westshire Decks, where craftsmanship meets creativity. Give us a call today and come see how we are different.
The Wildcat Foundation is Mechanicsburg Area School District's education foundation. Established in 1998, the foundation raises and distributes funds that support students in education, wellness, cultural awareness, and athletics. The Wildcat Foundation has also awarded hundreds of thousands of dollars in scholarships to support students' higher education. Learn more and donate today at wildcatfoundation.org. Wolf Brewing Company, located in Legacy Park, just off South Market Street in Mechanicsburg, offers a family and pet-friendly atmosphere for community members of all ages. Family owned by Wildcat graduates, Wolf Brewing Company serves up delectable dishes including comfort foods with a gourmet twist, plus drinks of all types for the community, from the community. Roll in before, during, or after the game for their laid-back ambiance, live music, trivia, and more. Wolf Brewing Company, 100 Legacy Park Drive, Suite 400, or online at wolfbrewingco.com.
Time for Mechanicsburg Wildcat Athletics, presented by 11 Oaks Farms in Newville, live on Go Mechanicsburg. Be sure to like, subscribe, and follow Wildcat Athletics at Go Mechanicsburg on YouTube, available on all smart devices. Wildcat Athletics live on YouTube at Go Mechanicsburg is presented by 11 Oaks Farms in Newville, Bobby Ray Hall Automotive Group, Charity Kastner RSR Realtors, your neighborhood Chick-fil-A at Shepherdstown Crossing, Lawnscapes Inc., Members First Federal Credit Union, Operation Wildcat, OSS Health, now with 2 locations on the West Shore, Mechanicsburg Area Recreation Department, RBC Wealth Management and the Turnbridge Group, Renewed Hearing Solutions, Shaggy Chic Dog Grooming, Sheets, Snappers Bar and Grill, Seth Gardner State Farm, your Harrisburg True Green Lawn Care, Westshire Decks servicing all of Central PA, the Wildcat Foundation, and Wolf Brewing Company. Now, let's head out to the contest in the Members First Federal Credit Union broadcast booth.
With the call, here's the voice of the Wildcats, Ben Shad.
We're here at Northside Elementary School here in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania for this ultimate PIAA District 3 matchup featuring the Mechanicsburg Wildcats and the Northern Polar Bears. Hi, everybody. I'm Ben Shad here in the Members First Federal Credit Union broadcast booth alongside our fantastic Go Mechanicsburg live streaming crew. As always, our streams presented by 11 Oaks Farm in Newville. Kickoff just moments away between two of the top-ranked teams in District 3. A playoff preview, if you will, would be rather exciting if both these teams met up in the District 3 tournament set to start next week. But right now, we've got to round out the regular season with a huge contest between the 12-2-1 Mechanicsburg Wildcats and the 16-0 Northern Polar Bears. Ryan Hartman is on the mic here at Northside. We'll go ahead and let him take over with the starting lineups right here on Go Mechanicsburg.
Will not be tolerated. Booing, taunting, profanity, and attempts to intimidate officials and opponents is unfriendly, unsportsmanlike, and unacceptable. Such actions may result in a spectator being removed from the stadium. The student athletes, coaches, and officials before you are giving you their very best. You should give them yours. Be loud, be proud, be positive. Sportsmanship, the only missing piece is you. Fans, your officials for tonight's game: Artie Fritchu, Jonathan Olwine, and Rebecca Hennick. And now let's meet the starting lineups for tonight's game. First off for Northern, their head coach, Dwayne Lawrence, assisted by Doug Miller, Mindy Smith, and Kyle Lewis. Here's the starting lineup for the Polar Bears. Starting in goal, A senior wearing number 1, Gracie Leathery. On defense, A sophomore, number 2, Emerson Bassinger. A senior forward, number 8, Taylon Townsend. She wears number 9 on defense, A junior, Caitlin Schwartz. In the midfield, A senior, number 10, Andrea Black. Sophomore midfielder, number 12, Kendi Smith. A senior midfielder, number 21, Allison Bechtel. Wearing number 22 in the midfield, A senior, Michaela Black. A sophomore forward, number 31, Ava Ondeko. A senior defender, number 32, Ashley Dieter. Starting on defense, A senior, number 33, Claire LaRue. The Polar Bears of Northern High School. And now let's meet the starting lineup for Mechanicsburg. Head coach Mike O'Brien, assisted by Matt Mayernick and Steve Morisani. Here's the Wildcats starting 11. Starting in goal, A senior, number 1, Lauren Lebo. On defense, A senior, number 14, Lucia Baldini. She wears number 15 in the midfield, A senior, Jocelyn Smith. Senior defender, number 16, Bailey Brantoni. On defense, A senior, number 17, Macy Yanoski. Starting in the midfield, wearing number 18, senior Addison Stover. At forward, A senior, number 19, Isabel Paz. A senior forward, number 21, Lena Rudy. She wears number 24 in the midfield, A senior, Allison Kuhn. Midfielder, she's a senior, number 27, Rebecca Witter. And starting on defense tonight for the Wildcats, A junior, number 28, Audrey Clement. The Wildcats of Mechanicsburg High School. Fans at this time, please rise if able. Gentlemen, please remove your hats. Active duty and all military veterans may render an appropriate hand salute as we honor the United States of America with a presentation of the Star-Spangled Banner. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mechanicsburg Junior, Sydney Scott.
Oh, say, can you Send bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Ladies and gentlemen, Mechanicsburg Junior Sydney Scott.
Anthem has been played. Lineups are set. We are just about ready for kickoff here from Northside Elementary School. Can't overstate just how packed it is here at Northside, with a student section forming on the fence line in front of us and all the way down the line. Referees are going to have some fun with that tonight for sure. Mechanicsburg student section off to our right. Plenty of purple off to my left. Plenty of parents, friends, and family packing the house for this one. Game time temperature 55 degrees and falling as the sun goes down behind us. Through the neighborhoods and the trees, Mechanicsburg will be in their maroon jerseys today with white and silver numbers on the front and backs of those uniforms. Maroon shorts, maroon socks round out the Mechanicsburg uniform. For Northern, they are in the white kits today with purple numbers on the front and backs of those jerseys. White shorts, white socks round out the Northern uniform. When we talked about Northern coming off the 2-0 win against Boiling Springs for Mechanicsburg, a heartbreaking 1-0 loss right here against Cumberland Valley just 3 days ago. Have to imagine that loss still fresh in the mind of all those players, as Cumberland Valley experiencing an off year in boys soccer, but in girls soccer still very much the team to beat. They sit first as of kickoff here tonight. Mechanicsburg breaks their huddle and will make their way onto the field. Northern with one last huddle on the field as anticipation is building. Referees for tonight are Arnie Fritzius, Jonathan Olewine, and Rebecca Hennig. Arnie Fritzius, I believe, was just working last night's Millersville game. The name is awfully familiar. As Mechanicsburg will stand over the ball to open this one, attacking from right to left on your screens. Northern from left to right. Referee blows the whistle. We are underway here from Northside Elementary. Mechanicsburg opens with the possession, sending it through the defensive line. Going up and over towards the midfield. Northern intercept. They'll clear it up and over. Strong header there by Clemick. It falls past Lena Rudy. They're trying to put the passes together here on the right side. Intercepted by Baldini, taking it deep in the corner, playing it up the line. Up for Allison Kuhn. Kuhn with a great step to try and get past her attacker. Gives back to Rudy, who plays it up the line. Kept alive by the Wildcats. Northern with great pressure on the ball. They win it back, trying to spring it towards the corner. Hoofed out. Again, kept alive along the line. Some one-touch passing here from the Wildcats right in front of us. Here in the Members First Federal Credit Union broadcast booth. Now the Wildcats trying to switch sides, but intercepting it was Andrea Black. Now Northern with it on the far side of the field in front of the Mechanicsburg bench. Wildcats take it away. They'll try and buy themselves some space, but Northern with great hustle. Now Mechanicsburg with time and space. Allison Kuhn, great move to get past her defender. Trying to play that one ahead, out of reach of her target in Bailey Brantones. Now here on the near side, it's Tay Townsend. Townsend scanning the box, takes herself into the 18-yard box. Cross in front, but right there to get a grab on it was Lauren Lebo. Booming kick towards the midfield line. Northern putting the passes together, but it doesn't result in anybody downfield. It will be a Wildcat throw in. Mechanicsburg trying the long ball. Northern saw it all the way. Goes back to the defense. Audrey Klemick. No stranger to working herself upfield, but that time she puts on the brakes. Mechanicsburg will try some small ball here with Baldini. Managing to keep it in front of her in her boots. Right on the line, it's jousted for, goes out. Last touch did come off of Northern. It will be a Mechanicsburg throw in and an early substitution before Mechanicsburg could get the throw off. As Maddie Walker subs in. Despite numerous seniors on the roster, there's been a lot of underclassmen who take up the starting 11 for head coach Mike O'Brien. And with the weight that this game holds, I have to imagine that the starters will be called upon quite a bit as we get a little bit of a flyover here at Northside. Played ahead, ball bouncing on the grass here at Northside. Still in great shape for this time of year, despite some of the droughts of September. We've definitely seen years where it's a lot more patchy and a lot more tan. Nice, vibrant, and green, and thankfully dry for this one as this heads towards the corner. Townsend gets herself facing goalwards. Another cross, and Lebo nice and easy with the grab. Another substitute waits at the scorer's table for Mechanicsburg. Meanwhile, the Wildcats just trying to keep possession in their own end. They send it away at the edge of the Wildcat bench. Izzy Cousin waiting to come on. Another one of the mainstays for the Wildcats starting 11. Northern putting the attack together here on the near side. Taking it forward is Ashlyn Kersey. And the cross was sliced. Goes out for a goal kick. That allows Cousin to come on for the Wildcats. Was just informed that was Claire LaRue actually going down the sideline. 3 and 33 have switched. Thanks to some of the Northern folks for being quick on that, so that way we get the correct names out there. It's a community effort, these live streams, even sometimes from opponents. Which, the first positive interaction, we can hope they can all be positive at the end of the night tonight. As Mechanicsburg charge up the other side of the field, trying to get the attack together. Pass down low towards the corner, in towards the 18. A wall of white jerseys in the way. Not enough Wildcats to get anything going just yet. As Isabel Putt just ultimately lost the possession in the midfield. And the grass eating up one of the Northern players in the midfield. A lucky break for the Wildcats as they head the other way with it. Pass squared ahead, a lunging tackle, but an equal lunge right back from the Wildcats. They keep the possession. Trying to step over is Lucia Baldini, but Northern doing a good job of forcing Mechanicsburg back. Pass to Rudy. Hoofs that one up and over the defender. Trying to play that one ahead. Again, good steps here from Northern. Polar Bears going the other way. With it is LaRue, drops it off. A little give and go in the midfield. Mechanicsburg first touch to it, trying to win the possession back is Izzy Cousin. Now it's a foot race. Rudy, first to it. Doesn't see anything, so gives into the midfield. Mechanicsburg being cautious early on with the numbers they commit to the attack. We've seen some other games where head coach Mike O'Brien throws everything he has at the opponents, but respect to this northern side and keeping it close. For Mechanicsburg, 56 goals for, only 9 against, a 3.7 goals for to a 0.6 goals against average per game. Meanwhile, for Northern, those numbers are even farther apart. 71 goals for, only 5 against. That's a 4.4 average, 4.3 against. Clash in the midfield. Referee says play on. Another great step there from Cousins. She's been called upon a lot in the early goings of this one. Played down, clashed under the legs. That'll be a free kick. Tay Townsend draws the foul. And Northern have it in a potentially threatening area. LaRue stands over. Looks like they'll line this one up for the cross. We shall see. Runs to it towards that far post. Headed up in the air, but Lebo gets a grab on it. And the attack goes for naught. Line drive kick from Lebo. Takes a bounce through the defensive line. Putt giving chase. Northern able to move it away from the danger area, at least for the time being. Great step, but Northern able to keep the ball at their feet. And some more aggressive steps. But again, just everywhere Mechanicsburg take that ball, there are white jerseys to follow. Trying to get it going is Allison Bechtel in the midfield. Bechtel with Rudy all over. Rudy with 2 great steps and earns a free kick for her troubles. Thinking about taking it quickly and instead opts to go through the back line. Rudy gets it back, looking, steps over, finds the runner on the near sideline in Baldini. Baldini staring down her defender. Baldini trying to get the angle on the edge of the 18, takes a shove, puts the brakes on at the goal line. Baldini now facing goalwards, tries to get the pass away, slips on the grass. Referee saw nothing wrong with that, and now all of a sudden it's Northern heading the other way. Trying to get forward was Ava Ondeco. Ball goes out, and we have another substitution.
Subbing into the game for Mechanicsburg, number 8, Shannon McGuire.
And Shannon McGuire now checks in. Throwing goes down the line all the way to Northern's defenders. Does drift out. Wildcats will get another throw. Again, they tried down the line, and that one just caught the wrong side of the shoulder of Rebecca Witter. Now it's Northern's turn to throw. That time, Witter gets it back off the deflection. Witter looking, can take it herself if she wants. A little poke from behind. Mechanicsburg working it towards the far side. More maroon jerseys joining in on the attack. First pass doesn't find the target. Wildcats with a second chance opportunity. Trying to poke that one through. Northern saw it all the way. Now it's Tay Townsend. Townsend pushing the defender, and that'll be a Mechanicsburg free kick for Lucia Baldini. Townsend with a pretty obvious shove, despite the chagrins of the Northern student section along the fence line. Not many folks contesting it, at least legitimately, here at Northside. Wildcats play it through the back line. Again, pushing that one forward, takes a deflection. Cousin to disrupt the play. Northern still with the throw in there. You can see on the edge of your screens that pseudo student section that has now been asked to move a little bit more to the left. Putt trying to play that one ahead, just out of the reach of Rebecca Witter. Northern, though, feeling a little pushed back here in these last few minutes. But now here they come the other way. Plenty of white jerseys in chase. Ball will just fall for the Wildcats. Cousin able to get that one down the line. It'll be another Northern Polar Bear throw in. falls between a couple of players, but Townsend does a great job keeping the possession alive. Goes to Michaela Black, who switches the field. Played into no man's land. Putt couldn't get a boot on it. Northern retreat back towards their own bench. Played ahead. Rudy intercepts. Finds Putt yet again. Putt trying to get goalward. She has a runner trying to get that pass into the box. It falls perfectly. Collision. Referee says play on, no foul. It was a great pass by Putt to find Rebecca Witter waiting in the 18. 2 defenders on her. No contest from either team, so we just continue to play on. Throw in deep in Northern territory, and it will miss the intended target. Go out for a goal kick. Well, despite all the pressure from Mechanicsburg in the early going of this one, Gracie Leathery has not been called upon just yet. Lauren Lebo has been called a couple times for Mechanicsburg, but for relatively easy saves. This is one pinball's in the midfield. Mechanicsburg send it right back. Northern field it. They'll just toss it away. Deflected pass, but it'll fall nicely for Townsend here on the near sideline. Townsend can't get past the defender. Great step from Lucia Baldini. Townsend throw goes into the direction of Ondeco. And wrapped up again by Baldini. An arm wrestling match. And that'll be another free kick. And that'll be a matchup to watch for the rest of the night. Lucia Baldini v. Tay Townsend. Both extremely talented players and already getting physical before the halfway point of this first half. Have to imagine we will be seeing them joust quite a bit in this crucial match. On it for Mechanicsburg is Maddie Walker. Trying to opt for that far side. Wildcats escape with the possession. Now trying to put that one in towards the corner. On the edge of the 18, approaching the goal line. Cross comes in across the goal mouth, but nobody was there for the Wildcats. And Northern can breathe a sigh of relief. It went clean across, no deflections, but there was nobody on the near side post. Now here comes Tate Townsend yet again. Townsend with a runner, sending it to the far side. Northern with an opportunity. Lebo out of the net. The shot. Lebo the save. Stones Bechtel Cold with a great save. We'll see if we can get the replay for you. And you can see Lebo just getting down, made the right call to get out of her net to make that crucial save. But now a corner kick for Northern. The first opportunity from the corner flags for either team so far in this one. Back to live action now. Cross comes in and Lebo easily dealt with that one. Now Mechanicsburg trying to go the other way quickly. Played ahead towards Putt here on the near side. A little back heel action. Just gets the pass away. But Northern able to get plenty of reinforcements back. Baldini gets past one. Baldini with space. Baldini trying to shake off the defender. Baldini still with it. Now a double team coming up. Baldini still has it. On the goal line. Cross comes in. And just after Northern get one, Mechanicsburg get a corner to their name as well. Another substitute coming on as well.
Substitution for the Wildcats, number 6, Gianna Morisani.
As Gianna Morisani checks in. Looks like it is Witter to take for Mechanicsburg. Wildcats setting up on the far post in the 18. Starting to drift a little bit. Witter's cross comes in, a low one, bouncing high in the air. It'll fall for the Wildcats. Great move by Baldini, but she couldn't get the second one to go. And who else? Tay Townsend takes it away. Townsend trying to switch fields. It's going to fall perfectly for Northern. Settling it down on that far side was Andrea Black. Played ahead towards the corner. Northern with a great fake out. Cross coming in. Nobody home for the Polar Bears. Mechanicsburg will send it away. Setting it back into the middle of the field. Now it's Northern running onto it. Shot from distance, dribbler. And Lebo is able to scoop up with ease. Sent towards the midfield. In open space, it's a foot race. Wildcats trying to be first to it. Goes out, will be a Northern throw-in, and they have their first substitute entering the match.
Subbing to the game for Northern, number 16, Mackenzie Seiler.
As the junior Mackenzie Seiler checks in. Head coach Dwayne Lawrence, along with assistants Mindy Miller, Doug Miller, and Kyle Lewis, taking their first roll of the dice. Played up, just getting that one away was Witter. Witter trying the long pass, and it's a beauty. Falls perfectly for Izzy Cousin. She has it taken off her feet. Will be a Wildcat throw in. Taken quickly. Knocked down. Plenty of space in the midfield now for the Wildcats. Walker trying to angle that one towards the corner. Will get it back. Walker cuts inside this time. Walker, she'll try one from distance, and a punch save by Gracie Leathery. The first time she's been really called into action, and it results in a corner kick for the Wildcats. Wasn't sure if Leathery was maybe caught wrong-footed or what. Thought she would have grabbed that one, but instead had to punch it away. Taking the corner is Lena Rudy. Mechanicsburg now spreading all throughout the 18. Rudy signals she's ready. Cross comes in, a high one. Pinballs around and gets away. Witter gives chase, gives back to Rudy. Wildcats will reload. Secondary cross is on the ground. Witter from distance! Well wide. Tell you what, she had quite the run-up on that, though, and if it was on target, it would have been a screamer, but more often than not, just drifted wide. Just about at the halfway point here in half number one. No score between Mechanicsburg and Northern here on senior night and the regular season finale. A lot of tournament implications in this game. As Mechanicsburg hoofed this one, knocked down on the edge of the 18. Wildcats unable to get that scoop on the outside. Kept alive on the far sideline. Wildcats trying to move this towards the middle of the field. Knocked down, put in. Witter will try another one from distance. Oh, and it just goes wide again. Not sure if Leathery got a touch to it. Mechanicsburg are not setting up for a corner, and it'll result in a goal kick. Unable to tell from here if Leathery got a touch on that or if it just went wide or if defenders got in the way. There wasn't much protest from the players on the field for Mechanicsburg. Half of them were setting up for a corner, half of them were walking the other way. As Northern retreat to get the ball here on the near sideline. Wildcats poke it free. With it is Morisani. Played ahead to Rudy. Rudy with space. She'll try one from distance and well wide. Goes out for another goal kick. Goal kick sent away all the way to the midfield. Again, Mechanicsburg first to it. But Northern get it off the bounce. Played through the midfield. Wildcats. Northern just trading the possession back and forth, but that ball has stayed in the Polar Bears half for some time now as a free kick is awarded. Looks like it was Maddie Walker, the victim for Mechanicsburg. So now the Wildcats will set up on the edge of the 18. Walker Walker ready, a line drive boot in front. Leathery has trouble with it. The ball bounces around on top of the net. It was pinball in the crease, and somehow that one just looped up and over the crossbar. See if we can get another look at it as the substitute comes onto the field only after the fact. Weren't quick enough on the draw this time around. We'll eventually get to live action here in just a second. This goal kick is taken back to live action now, and very obvious push from behind. Results in a free kick. Witter just a little too aggressive while the player was up in the air trying to just settle the ball. Line drive sent to Mechanicsburg's end, goes all the way through, and Lebo's going to get this one with the gloves. Just a quick toss to maybe entice Northern. Witter trying to deflect that one away. And it's taken right back. Baldini. Witter backing her up. Townsend there to try and hustle it back. Now it ends up in the defense as Dieter. Great cross up and over, but just sent the intended target the wrong way. I believe that was Seiler who was up front. Now here's Townsend yet again. Townsend trying to angle to the corner. Baldini trying to win it back and draws another foul. Wildcats again taking it quickly deep in their own territory, giving it all the way back to Lebo. Northern now forcing Mechanicsburg's hand, an almost disaster for the Wildcats, but they just eke out of it. Baldini staring down the defender. It's a deflection. Settled by Northern on the back line. And now a almost triple team develops, and somehow Northern still get it away. Deflected here in the midfield, but unable to keep it in play was Maddie Walker. So Claire LaRue on the throw-in. Sent away. And they'll say last touch off of Northern, and now some quick whistles will send it back the other way. So LaRue will try once more. Trying for the back line. Wildcats clear it. Knocked down, trying to get the turnaround pass away was Izzy Cousin. Unable to do so. High boot. Referee watching all the way and didn't call it. Meanwhile, a great run here from Baldini. Gets it to Rudy. Mechanicsburg now on a counterattack. Rudy charging ahead. Rudy staring down the defender. Rudy through all sorts of traffic. The ball got away. Ball's loose. Rudy running after it, but Northern just clear. Wildcats jam it back in the Northern third. Now it's the Polar Bears' turn to try and head the other way. Played ahead to Seiler. Gives back in the midfield. Cross up and over. Lebo watching it all the way as Townsend just a half step away from causing some calamity in the box. Knocked down in the midfield. Cousin can just take it herself. She's got the time and space. Cousin now lacing it ahead for Morisani. Morisani shouldered from behind, and that'll be a free kick. An augmented corner, if you will, for the Wildcats. On the edge of the 18. Witter to stand over it. Cross wayward on the edge of the 18. Misses everybody. Yanks were trying to settle it down on the edge of the 18. They do get it back. Just getting the pass away. Spinning with it is Baldini. Baldini will try it again. Baldini gets past one, can't get past the other. She trips over the ball. Wildcats win it back, though. Witter has the ball. Witter looking. Will try a long cross. Headed away by the back line of Northern. Witter, again, all over the field to just disrupt the play. Now it's Mechanicsburg working it through the defense. Trying to get forward is Macy Yanoski. Player falls down in the vicinity of the Northern bench. As the Polar Bear student section trying to rally the troops. But they have been stuck in their own half for quite some time here in this first half. But with the talent they have up front, it's not necessarily the worst thing in the world as this one's deflected on the edge of the 18. Settled down in the midfield. Wildcats will send it right back. Headed down. Witter gets a touch to it. Ball pinballs between the two teams. Townsend there to try and win it back, but Witter sweeps it away yet again. They'll play it all the way back to Lebo, who's well out of her 18. Good job, Becca. Takes the short route. And Townsend almost had a breakaway opportunity. And a push from behind. Referee doesn't call the whistle. Both teams kind of slowed down for a second, waiting for the foul call that never came. As we play on, now it heads the other way, as this one will be poked out for a Northern throw in, which will allow the Polar Bear sub to come on. As Ondeko checks back in. LaRue on the throw in. Gets the permission, headed away, and dangerously so will be a free kick. Witter was just a little too over anxious to get over the back, if you will. LaRue with the cross towards Lebo, and she rises above the rest to get her hands on it. There are quite a few runners in white jerseys ready to get a piece of that. But Lebo just got it out. Mechanicsburg will now try and get another attack going in the midfield. The pass a little bit light. Wildcats managed to stick with it. Looking for reinforcements is Izzy Cousin. Drops it down for Rudy. Rudy looking, trying for the corner. And a little wayward. It'll be escorted into the 18 and looped out by Northern for a Wildcat throw in. So we have 10 minutes and change left to go in this first half. Still no score between Mechanicsburg and Northern here for the last game of the season and senior night for these Wildcats. Play to the back line, ahead for Witter. Gives back to the defense in Yanoski. Played ahead and deflected. Yanoski there again to get a touch to it. Great spin in the midfield. Wildcats with some quick passes. Battle on that far sideline, kept in play, trying to get that one in a better attacking position. No dice results in a Mechanicsburg throw in, taken quickly. Again towards the corner, takes a deflection. That one deflected out. I believe it will be another Mechanicsburg corner kick.
Corner, Mechanicsburg.
Rudy took it from the far side last time. She's called upon to do so yet again. Mechanicsburg spread throughout the edges of the 18. One player hanging around the penalty spot. Cross comes in, another high one. Headed away by Northern. Headed back in by Witter, deflected. Kept alive. Baldini trying to run onto it. Was just out of her reach. Townsend looking. Kind of inviting the Wildcats to try and get in. Now another clash in the midfield. And it's won back by Maddie Walker. Here's Baldini. Baldini drawing the double team. Gets it away at least for a moment. Gets another touch to it, but it'll go out for a Northern throw in. Played down the line here on the near side. Sent high in the air by Klemek. Players just waiting for it to land, and Mechanicsburg, with the patience paying off, they'll go ahead and get the throw in, but not before two substitutes come on.
Substitutions for Mechanicsburg, number 3, Emily Schweitzer. Number 19, Isabel Putt.
Emily Schweitzer comes in. Isabel Putt re-enters as well. Sent down the line. Given back to Baldini. Baldini gets past one. Baldini passed another. Here on the near sideline, Baldini trying to shake off two defenders now. Is eventually bumped off the ball. It'll go to the goal line. Northern stop it on the goal line. Baldini tried to win it back. Hits the turf. Northern send it away, but right to Lena Rudy. Rudy with time and space trying to find the open player on the far side. That's Maddie Walker. Played into the edge of the 18. Nothing doing. Mechanicsburg get it back again, though. They'll load up a long pass on the edge of the 18. It gets through. Witter was in the area. But again, the Northern defense is able to get first to these balls and send them away. And they say that one did go out for a throw in. Mechanicsburg were trying to play it quickly. Wildcats win it back. Towards the corner. Low cross comes in. It's wrapped up in traffic. Can't get the ball away. Deflects out. And that should be yet another corner for the Wildcats. Their fourth one so far.
Corner kick, Mechanicsburg.
And this time it'll be Maddie Walker to stand over it. Walker sends it away. Another high one. Headed down in front. Putt was in the area. Calamity in the box yet again. And Northern able to get it away. Northern have it in defense, sending it into the midfield. And a slice at it. Mechanicsburg able to send it back, but only so far. Laced right back through the midfield. Townsend runs to get it. Townsend and Baldini, here they are yet again. Townsend this time pushes it away on the edge of the 18. Nobody running onto it. Mechanicsburg just watching the ball come to them. Now Northern all of a sudden with the spell of possession. Rudy gets the deflection. Wildcats getting the touches. Couple of clashes for the ball, but it just keeps bouncing Northern's way. Finally cleared off the feet of Allison Bechtel. Played all the way up. Deflection. Gives back to Rudy. Rudy to the near side. Witter with plenty of time and space. Witter trying to win it back, and she does. Witter does get away from her. Northern able to play it to the sideline, keep it in play. Played up and over, and this one will drift out for a Mechanicsburg throw in. Under 5 minutes left to go here in the first half. Still no score between these two teams. Walker trying to fend off Townsend. Sends it up and over. Putt in the area, but it will still find Gracie Leathery. She will send it away towards the midfield. Headed down by Witter to Rudy. Rudy getting past one. Had it poked free. Played back into the midfield. Polar Bears on the move. Bechtel trying a long pass on the edge of the 18. It's knocked down by Ondeco. Ondeco has to retreat. Plenty of pressure. And given away by the Polar Bears as Rudy stands over it. Gives back to the midfield. Playing that one ahead towards the far side. Northern playing it back to the defenders. A couple of Wildcats giving chase. Given right back. Rudy stands over it. Down that far sideline, played ahead. In the direction of Putt, trying to get it back. Had a couple of touches at it, but Northern clear away yet again. Throw in deep in Northern territory. Launched into the box, knocked down. Rudy gathers it on the edge of the 18. Looking for an outlet pass. Goes back to the sideline. Another pass from distance. Cleared away by Northern. And a push from behind results in a free kick. Cross comes in on the edge of the 18. A couple of headers onto it, but too far out of reach. And Leathery grabs for Northern. Two and a half left to go. Another big boot from Leathery. Mechanicsburg able to handle it. Trying to take over in Northern territory. Able to put the passes together. Disrupted for a moment. Now it's Bechtel trying to lead the charge the other way. Plays it down to the far sideline. Wrapped up in a couple of players. Wildcats get it back. Trying to navigate through all the white jerseys. That one played ahead. A foot race here on the near side. Taken away by Izzy Cousin. Great move to get past the midfielder. Cousin still with it, looking for an outlet. Cousin runs out of room, still being chased. Trying to send that one away and just caught the wrong side of it. And that'll finally allow the substitute to come on for Northern. As Andrea Black re-enters. Under 90 seconds left to go here in the first half. Both these teams looking to find a marker before the halftime break. Deadlocked at 0-0. Sent high in the air by the Polar Bears. One header, not enough. Second chance effort at it. And finally a third, cleared away at least for a moment. Minute left to go. And a free kick for the Polar Bears. Time winding down. Now Northern can get some reinforcements up the field. 45 seconds left. Northern setting up quickly. Cross comes in towards the edge of the 18. Rudy with a solid header to bring it to the near sideline. Over it was LaRue. Cross comes in. Kanks were able to get it away. A couple of Northern targets in the area. Played back. 20 seconds left to go. Sent up and over. Rocketed right back. Putt knocks it down. Playing it up in the air. Headed into no man's land. Rudy gets a touch to it, but you won't be able to get goalward. And both teams will take a hard-fought 40 minutes into the half, but with nothing on the scoreboard to show. Mechanicsburg with some great spells of possession, but Northern threatening on the counterattack. One of these two teams, we'll see if they can prevail on the other side of the halftime break. We're going to go ahead and step aside for a quick break. When we come back, second half action for you here in just a bit, right here on Go Mechanicsburg.
Locally owned and operated, 11 Oaks Farms raises Wagyu beef and heritage breed pork right here in Newville, Pennsylvania. Our low-stress practices and carefully designed diets produce some of the finest meats you will ever experience. We also offer a selection of quality Angus beef, pork, chicken, seasonings, sauces, pantry items, and much more. Shop online at 11oaksfarms.com. Visit us in-store at 34 North Corporation Street in Newville or call 717-360-8249.
Does your property need a little TLC? Call Lawnscapes Inc. of Mechanicsburg today at 717-697-1833 and see how Wes Moret and his team can transform or maintain your residential or commercial property. From hardscapes to yard services of all types, tree and shrub surface and more, this locally owned and operated business has you covered. Call today for your free estimate. Lawnscapes Inc. at 717-697-1833. That's 717-697-1833.
OSS Health is physician-owned and operated. We're able to help patients in a way that others cannot.
We're not looking at a number.
Everyone's looking out for the best thing for the patient.
Saying that they're reaching their goals, making the community as healthy as possible.
What I love most is when I get to see them get back to the activity that they love.
When I see a patient smiling, it makes it all worth it. I love my job.
Operation Wildcat is a nonprofit organization whose mission is to pool the resources in our community to help our school district students, families, and staff members in need. We'll take your new or gently used back-to-school items, bikes, books, clothing, dresses and suits, furniture, Halloween costumes, gifts for the holiday, Christmas tree decorations, pennies, socks, underwear, Thanksgiving food, toothbrushes and toothpaste, and yard sale items. Learn more at OperationWildcat.org and go Wildcats.
Elevate your everyday with the Mechanicsburg Area Recreation Department. Immerse yourself in a world of excitement and discovery. From adrenaline-pumping sports to serene outdoor escapes, we've got your perfect recreation blend. Join us for fitness, family fun, and fantastic experiences. Unleash your inner adventurer. It's time for a thrilling escape. Visit mbgsd.org and click on the Recreation tab. Or drop by your office at the Trails and Trees Environmental Center, Mechanicsburg Area Recreation, where every moment is a new adventure.
At Bobby Rahal, it's about doing the right thing, starting with our vision, that clients deserve great service at a fair price. We understand this can only happen with great team members. Doing what's right includes supporting local charities, youth sports, and first responders. It extends to the environment and why we reclaim rainwater for car washes and recycle used oil. We want to thank our loyal clients for recognizing us by voting Bobby Rahal simply the best of Harrisburg for 21 years in a row. Experience the Bobby Rahal difference and find out more at bobbyrahal.com.
The Turnbridge Group at RBC Wealth Management is a proud supporter of Mechanicsburg Wildcat Athletics. When faced with tough business and personal financial decisions, turn to the Turnbridge Group. With a focus on retirement planning and complex financial situations, the team helps you define and achieve your goals, all while building a strong and caring relationship with you and your family. Financial advisors Tim Engel, Jonathan Stow, and Nick Hansen are available for your call. The Turnbridge Group, part of the community and for the community. Visit them online at turnbridgegroup.com or call 717-724-4225 today.
I needed a change in my life. I wanted to be closer to my grandchildren. I was not hearing what the kids were saying. I fly hot air balloons and I couldn't hear leaks. It was time to take care of my hearing. As soon as I met Mary Ann at Renewed Hearing Solutions, she made me feel so comfortable. My life has improved so much since I got hearing aids. It was the best thing I've ever done. I would highly recommend Renewed Hearing Solutions.
Get back in the conversation. Call Renewed Hearing Solutions today.
Getting you back to Mechanicsburg Wildcat Athletics, presented by 11 Oaks Farms in Newville. Live on Go Mechanicsburg.
Welcome back to Northside. Mike Garland sitting in for Ben Shad here at halftime. He will rejoin you from the Members First Federal Credit Union broadcast booth in just a few moments. A scoreless first half between the Northern Polar Bears and the Mechanicsburg Wildcats. Mechanicsburg with a 12-2-1 overall record. They were 10-2 in Mid-Penn Commonwealth. Meanwhile, Northern battling to keep their perfect season alive. 16-0 overall. They were 12-0 in Mid-Penn Keystone. And Northern coming off a hard-fought 2-0 victory yesterday against Boiling Springs. So for the Polar Bears, back-to-back nights against top-notch opponents. Scoreless through 40, and we'll see what the next 40 brings coming up in just a few moments. Wildcat Athletics would like to recognize the Mechanicsburg Area Recreation Department for their continued support of our athletic web streams. With the Recreation Department here in Mechanicsburg, you can immerse yourself in a world of excitement and discovery. From creative crafts, dance, to fitness opportunities and family fun, they offer something for everyone. Don't miss out on fantastic experiences that inspire, enrich, and bring the community together. Visit mbgsd.org and click on the Recreation tab or drop by their office at the Trails and Trees Environmental Center. Mechanicsburg Area Recreation, where every moment is a new adventure. Wildcat fans, fall sports are here, and Shaggy Chic Dog Grooming is cheering on our hometown teams. While athletes hit the field, let your dog be the MVP at home. Call Shaggy Chic Dog Grooming today at 717-919-6266 or stop by 16 South Market Street in Mechanicsburg. Shaggy Chic Dog Grooming, where every pet looks like a champion. And Wildcat fans, a couple of booster events to update you on. First of all, we'll start with Wrestling Boosters. That QR code on your screen supports their upcoming mini golf event on Saturday, November 8th. Support Mechanicsburg Wrestling with their 3rd annual mini golf fundraiser. Putt your way through the halls of the middle school as your participation supports Wrestling Boosters and the young men and women who compete on the mat each winter. It's $60 per foursome with 3 different flight times now available throughout the day. Each flight eligible for prizes too. Pick your team captain, scan the QR code on the screen, or email masdwrestlingboosters@gmail.com to learn more. Don't delay. Register today. So as that QR code will drop off the screen, I'm going to bring another your way. Last chance on the mini golf QR code. Now we transition over to our basketball boosters. They have an event coming up on October 25th. It's their 2nd annual cornhole tournament, bingo and chili cook-off event. As I mentioned, October 25th, the event at 80 Glendale Drive in Mechanicsburg. The fun starts at 2 p.m., and it includes food, music, raffles, live college football being showcased, chili cook-off prizes, bingo prizes, a cornhole tournament, and so much more. Bring your most legendary chili in a crock pot and your cornhole skills. It all benefits Mechanicsburg basketball boosters, $25 per player for cornhole or $50 for a team. The deadline to enter coming up October 20th. And finally, as Ben Shad will rejoin us in the Members First Federal Credit Union broadcast booth in just a moment, a reminder that the Wildcat Foundation offers support to teachers and coaches in the district with its CPR reimbursement fund. The foundation issues reimbursement checks on a yearly basis to teachers and coaches who take part in CPR and first aid training, certification, and recertification. The funds distributed align with the foundation's mission to strengthen the educational, cultural, wellness, and athletic programs of Mechanicsburg Area School District. Visit wildcatfoundation.org to learn more. We're going to take a break. Ben Shad will rejoin you for the second half of tonight's match. Mechanicsburg and Northern tied at 0. Second half forthcoming live on Go Mechanicsburg. Hey there, Wildcat fans. It's Mike Garland, voice of Wildcat Athletics. And that map you're looking at and those little blue pins, they represent the central Pennsylvania locations of our broadcast partners. From our presenting sponsor, 11 Oaks Farms, to the south and west in Newville, to one of our newest partners, Shaggy Chic Dog Grooming on South Market Street in Mechanicsburg, and everywhere in between, these are community-oriented businesses and their dollars are supporting Wildcat Athletics. So in turn, fans, I ask you to support them. Pick up the phone and price their services. Shop in their store locations. Tell them you heard about it during a broadcast of Wildcat Athletics. Go to mbgsd.org or download the new district app and navigate to the Athletics tab to learn more about each one of these great central Pennsylvania businesses. We thank them for their support and encourage you to support them as well.
Getting you back to Mechanicsburg Wildcat Athletics, presented by 11 Oaks Farms in Newville. Live on Go Mechanicsburg.
Welcome you back here to the Members First Federal Credit Union broadcast booth. Ben Shad here with all the action between Mechanicsburg and Northern in these girls soccer regular season finale. 0-0 at the half between these two teams. Mechanicsburg, again, with great spells of possession to try and get something going. They did test Gracie Leathery just a couple of times in that first half. Lauren Lebo was busier but with easier saves on some of the Northern counterattacks and set pieces. Be interesting to see what we have ahead of us here in the second half. It is Northern attacking from right to left on your screens. Mechanicsburg from left to right. Northern will start with the possession here in the second half. As we mentioned before on the broadcast, plenty of playoff implications in this match and also in seeding. Northern sitting at third on the year with the 16-0-0 record. Mechanicsburg in fourth with 12-2-1, and plenty of other teams in the surrounding areas that, depending on tonight's results, might be able to shake up the top of the District 3 standings in Class 4A. Mechanicsburg trying to work this one forward. Giving back through the midfield. Northern trying to play that one ahead. Wildcats able to safely play it back through their defense. Klamath opts for the far side. Trying to roll that one forward. Mechanicsburg getting the passes together. Tried a little dummy in front. Northern saw through it. Now it's the Polar Bears rushing the near side as Maddie Walker able to close things down and get the pass away while hitting the turf. And that's actually going to call the ball back despite Mechanicsburg with what should have been advantage, but I guess maybe the foul was rough enough to warrant the call. Either way, a free kick. Mechanicsburg with 4 corner kicks in the first half. Northern with just the 1. Polar Bears trying to play that one up. Instead, it's Mechanicsburg coming away with it here on the near sideline. Keeping it alive, sliding on the turf was McGuire. The hill, the little tilt that begins after the line, can stymie players here on the grass field. Played up the line, goes out. Will be a Mechanicsburg throw. I mean, actually a free kick. That far side depth perception is tough as this one drifts towards the opposite corner. Northern will play it safely out. Wedge the ball underneath the temporary stands over there. Throwing towards the edge of the 18. Mechanicsburg able to corral it. Long cross. Misses Leathery, falls on top. Ball gets out, and she's able to get a second chance effort on it. Putt was in the area. If she charged at the keeper, would have been able to poke one home. Leathery, that's the second or third ball that's come her way that has given her trouble. But no Wildcats in the area to try and do anything about it. And now here's Townsend heading the other way. Townsend with a burst of speed. Townsend on the angle, trying to get past the defenders, closed down in the 18. Townsend with her back towards goal, trying to free herself up. Gets it all the way out to Michaela Black. That one from distance, well wide for a goal kick. Just got word that Mechanicsburg boys are up 1-0 in their bout tonight. Boys in the playoff rush as well. Some untimely losses in the second half of their season have knocked them down a couple pegs in the district power rankings. As a corner kick awarded to the Polar Bears, just their second of the match. There you see the Northern section at the bottom of your screens. Cross comes in. Lebo, there was actually a defender that headed it away. And Mechanicsburg able to get it away safely. This one will roll all the way out for a Northern throw in. Bassinger's toss taken away by the Wildcats. Mechanicsburg trying to get this one upfield. Great pass to Lena Rudy in stride. Rudy looking, trying to get this one up and over to Witter. And a whistle from the side referee. And I guess Witter tripped up a Northern player in the motion up play. So Northern get a free kick. Rudy knocks it down, able to try and get that one up. Putt plays it up and over, just in reach of the Northern defense. Polar Bears switch sides. Baldini double teamed off the ball. Northern able to secure it, at least for now. Going all the way to the defense. Hoof to that far side, knocked down. Baldini's there, playing it ahead. Witter was in the area. Northern keeping it alive right in front of the Wildcat bench. Going up the line with it, and straight out will be a Wildcat throw. This one rolls out, given right back to the Polar Bears. A couple of traded headers. Eventually it's skied towards the Mechanicsburg end. Took a deflection. Will be a Wildcat throw. Played up in the air, a couple of players clashing on it. Wildcats come away with the ball, playing it into the midfield. On it is Walker. Walker dispossessed for a second, wins it back. Walker with an avenue. Walker gets past one, just plays that one forward, deflected awkwardly. Shot from distance, kicked away by the defender. Walker pushed from behind for a second by Townsend, kept alive. A double team, and somehow Macy Yanoski got that ball away. There was not a wide window for that pass to get out, and somehow she split the gap. Mechanicsburg with another spell of possession. All sorts of maroon jerseys going forward, and that pass nearly snuck through. Knocked down again by the Wildcats. They'll try it through the air this time. Takes a bounce, putt, sends it up and over. Cleared away by Northern. To the midfield, the Polar Bears now trying to get started out of their own end. Looking to play it wide. Putt just turned around by it. Bassinger ahead to Townsend. Back to Bassinger. Foot raise and putt with a great slide tackle to chip that one away. Does result in a Northern throw in. Toss in front and miscommunication from Northern. A lot of empty hands looking up and over. Townsend still trying to keep the play alive, but from an offside position. Therefore, it'll be a free kick for the Wildcats. Taken quickly, opting for that far side. Now drifting it towards the middle. Takes a couple of bounces. Witter with a strong header. Witter turning on the Jets, just missing it as the defender gets it past her. Knocked down by Baldini. Baldini trying to shake off the midfielder. Walker out the middle for Rudy. Rudy gets it past one. Rudy stops. Will opt for the far side of the field now. Plenty of time and space for the Wildcats down there as Baldini charges. Baldini keeps it alive. Defender waiting for her. Trying to get past, and that ball will drift out for a goal kick. Goal kick sent away. Wildcats' first touch, but it's Northern who get the possession out of it. Baldini intercepts. Played up the midfield to the near side, trying to keep it alive as Bechtel gives through the defense. Long pass up and over. Knocked down, but Mechanicsburg get it back. Placing that one ahead. Turning with it is Shannon McGuire. McGuire trying to play that one to Witter. She gets it away as a defender was crashing in on her. Bassinger unable to do anything. Played up. Oh, a great spin there by the Wildcats, but again, not much doing. Townsend trying to get the angle. Neck and neck racing that time with Jocelyn Smith. And a great move by Shannon McGuire to free up the play. McGuire trying to lace that one to Witter. Unable to do so. Dieter trying to play that one ahead, giving right back. Wildcats knock it down. Kept alive by Cousin. Cousin charging into the 18. Cousin almost closed down. Wins it right back, though. Tries the low cross in, well short of her target. And played straight out by Mechanicsburg as they have a substitute waiting on the wings.
So be back into the game for Mechanicsburg, number 6, Gianna Morisani.
As Gianna Morisani checks back in. Quick throw in taken by the Wildcats, goes to the defensive line. All the way back is Klemick. Sending that one into no man's land, a foot race. Northern wins it. Here come the Polar Bears the other way, and Mechanicsburg send it right back, but into the waiting feet. Now here come the Polar Bears again on the far side. Cut inside, off the back of Lena Rudy. Does go out for a Polar Bear throw in. Throw in towards the corner. Northern trying to free it up. Cross comes in. Smashed away by Mechanicsburg, but Northern get another chance at it, this time from another angle. On the edge of the 18, Townsend trying to turn with it. Basinger was waiting. Given to the outside, shot from distance, right into the waiting arms of Lauren Lebo. Lebo with a strong boot all the way to the defensive line of Northern. They're able to get that one away. Back on it is Bechtel. Bechtel playing it ahead to Townsend, too heavy a touch. Mechanicsburg throw in. 27 minutes left to go in this one. Still no score. Some pressure here from Northern. Mechanicsburg able to get it out of the danger area at least for a minute, but possession given away much too easily. On the near sideline, it's Bechtel playing it towards Townsend, and it just drifted away for a Wildcat throw in. Two substitutes waiting for Mechanicsburg, but now a conversation with the side referee. They'll switch out. And substitutes are still waiting for Mechanicsburg. Neither of the referees looked that direction. Headed away. Northern with another chance. This one through the ground. A couple of deflections kept alive here by the Polar Bears. Putt able to send that one away. Knocked down here on the near side. Morisani trying to get that one up the field, unable to do so. And now substitutes for both teams come on.
Polar Bear substitution, number 16, Mackenzie Seiler.
Seiler re-enters.
Substitution for the Wildcats. Number 18, Addison Stover. Number 22, Addie Dunn.
Addison Stover re-enters. Addie Dunn enters for the first time in this match. Townsend poking this one ahead, knocked down. Fierce battle developing. Witter knocks it down. Trying to get that one ahead. It deflects. Steered away by Basinger. Header by Mechanicsburg. Great stop on it in the midfield. by Addie Dunn. Wildcats facing plenty of pressure. Northern trying to win the ball back. They have it through the midfield. Pressing ahead are the Polar Bears with reinforcements on the way. Down low on the far side, cross deflected, will result in a corner kick. Their second one of the half, their third overall. Taking it is Townsend. White jerseys spread throughout the 18-yard box. With one player feigning the short kick. Instead, it's a low line drive, deflected out, and we'll do it all over again.
Corner, Northern.
Townsend sets up yet again. Cross coming in, another one on the ground. Mechanicsburg able to clear it. On that far sideline, and it's taken away. Mechanicsburg now with a counterattack. Playing this one ahead, and it just got under the feet of Dunn. Played to the near sideline, charging after it is Emerson Basinger. She'll watch it go out for a Mechanicsburg throw in. Taken quickly. Splitting the defense was Addison Stover, given back. Laced up and over, and Leathery will just walk onto it. Looking around. Eventually she boots it away, high in the air towards the midfield. Wildcats take it back. Charging ahead with pace. Shot low. May have taken a deflection on the way in. Easily dealt with by Leathery. That was Witter on the last opportunity for the Wildcats. Another booming punt through the midfield. Northern able to get that one away. Towards the far side. Seiler turning with it. Taken away. I believe that was Baldini on that far side. Baldini charging ahead with time and space. Still a lot of time and space given to the near side for Stover. Cross comes into the far side. Nothing doing. Witter charging after it. Able to keep it in play. And it deflects out for a Mechanicsburg corner kick. Their first of the second half. Fifth overall. Looks like it'll be Witter to take. 22 minutes left to go here at Northside Elementary. Still no score between Mechanicsburg and Northern. Both teams with plenty of opportunities here in the second half. Cross comes in towards the penalty spot. Headed down. Misdirection. Hustle for the ball. Kept alive. Wildcats will reset. Rudy on the edge of the 18. Thought about it. Cross coming in. Headed up by Northern. It falls. Mechanicsburg still with it. Still in play. Takes a deflection in front of Leathery. She gets it on the bounce. And the Mechanicsburg threat is ended. Leathery boots it away. Another powerful kick. Headed all the way back. Mechanicsburg will deal with this easily as Lebo stands over it and will just boot it to the far side. Baldini trying to play that one up. Deflects. She'll get it back. Baldini looks. Try another one. Again, snuffed out. Played down the line, and again, Baldini disrupts it. This one all the way to the defensive line of Mechanicsburg. Trying to opt that one on the far, or the near side, excuse me. Up and over the head of Addison Stover, and we have a throw-in, but not before some substitutes come on for either side.
Coming into the game for the Polar Bears, number 14, Isabella Yan. Number 22, Michaela Black.
So Michaela Black re-enters. Isabella Young comes on. Emily Schweitzer re-enters for the Wildcats. Halfway point of this second half. Mechanicsburg with pressure from Northern. Lebo able to just clear the lines. In the midfield, kept alive by Dunn. Dunn trying to play that one ahead. It pinballs between a couple of players. Northern able to get it back. They lace it through the midfield. Turning with it is Bechtel. Playing it to the near side. Chasing it is Basinger. Ahead to Townsend. Townsend in the corner. Double team. Townsend just has it drift away from her. Now Mechanicsburg running back to it. They'll settle it down. Trying that one up and over. A foot race here on the near sideline. Playing that one back to Leathery on the edge of the 18. Good chase from Gianna Morisani. Now it's Baldini on that far side. Baldini gets past one, trying to get past another. Got away, and Northern will try and keep this one alive, but it'll go out right at the Mechanicsburg bench. Launched towards the corner. Headed down, deflected. Last touch off Mechanicsburg. So it'll be a Northern throw-in, which allows the substitutes to come on for the Polar Bears.
Northern number 31, Ava Ondeco.
Ava Ondeco re-enters. Throwing deep in Northern territory. Sent down the line, turned, and wakes somebody up on the Mechanicsburg bench. Can't imagine taking a ball to the face on a cold night like tonight is any fun. As a whistle gives possession back to the Polar Bears. Foul in the buildup of play. A drop ball and a rather haphazard one at that. Mechanicsburg almost got a touch of that drop ball, which I didn't think they were supposed to get. Either way, play continues on a head scratcher. Wildcats still with it. Playing it to the middle of the field. Great turn in the middle. Wildcats trying to get it, but it's poked away. Great defensive awareness by Allison Bechtel. And now it's Northern heading the other way with it. Couple of reinforcements joining in. Pass on the edge of the 18, nobody home, and it's just stabbed away for a moment. Second chance opportunity is deflected. Mechanicsburg able to clear this one away. Basinger will watch this go out for a throw-in. Basinger looking for a target, heads downfield. Ondeco gives back to Basinger. Basinger trying to loop that one towards the midfield. Give it back to the defense. Squared up field. Great one-touch passing here from Northern. Almost came to fruition.
Go!
Mechanicsburg trying to get the angle. Player goes down. No whistle from the referee. We play on. This one headed up in the air. Charging after it is Morisani. Morisani in towards the corner. Great spin past one, trying to keep it alive through the next one. Morisani still has it on her feet. Gives back down low. That one deflected for a Mechanicsburg throw in. Assen Stover looking. Gives back to Morisani. Morisani with a turnaround pass. Just missed the target. As Janoski will give to Klemek. Klemek right through the middle of the field. Finds Maddie Walker. Walker trying to get it to Stover, but it was just behind her. As a throw in and a substitution for Northern. Throw in down the line, takes a deflection. Mechanicsburg hoof it in the air. Morisani knocking it down. Takes some Mechanicsburg bounce. They get it back. Trying to navigate that through the midfield, and it's just given away to Townsend, but it just got away from her. Mechanicsburg get it back. Time and space through the midfield, out of reach. There were a couple of players in the area, but it wasn't clear who that ball was meant for. Northern able to hoof it to the near side on Deco. Drops it back, going up and over. A Northern player squeaked through the back line. A couple of white jerseys, shot from distance, well wide. Will go out for a goal kick, and that'll allow more substitutes to come on for both sides.
Coming to the game for the Polar Bears, number 16, Mackenzie Seiler. In for Mechanicsburg, number 19, Isabella Putt. And number 27, Rebecca Witter.
Rebecca Witter and Isabel Putt back on for Mechanicsburg. Mackenzie Seiler back on for Northern. Lebo's goal kick goes out of bounds. Results in a throw in. Ball for here on the near side, taken away by Northern. Spinning with it is Seiler. Seiler looking for a pass, just doesn't have it. Meanwhile, Mechanicsburg are just letting her try and pass it. Jan gets past one, goes out. Will be a Mechanicsburg throw in. And more substitutes await. Looks like one of them is Shannon McGuire. And Isabella Cousin coming back on for the Wildcats. Played to the midfield. Black sends it up and over, headed away by the Wildcat defense. Knocked down, but Black gets it right back. One touch passing here from Northern. They try to work it towards the far side corner. Cross comes in. Lebo is there with the sure hands, but Townsend was in the area yet again, just on the wrong side of the Mechanicsburg keeper. Skied high in the air. Putt chases after it, knocks it down. Putt trying to play that one up. It took a deflection, but not a favorable enough bounce to get out of bounds. Northern keeping it alive, at least for the moment. Wildcats get it right back. Spinning with it is Isabella Cousin. Cousin staring down the defender, trying to get past her. Heavy a touch. Northern able to just turn with it. Knocked down by Maddie Walker. Walker gets past one. Walker gets past another. Referee says play on. Wildcats kind of frozen, expecting the free kick. They didn't get it. And now a foot race the other way. Wildcats trying to win it back. Players wrapped up for a second within each other. Mechanicsburg get it away, at least for the moment. Northern send it right back. Trying to get momentum here on the near side. With it is Seiler. Seiler drops it off for Townsend. Townsend with the spin, the shot, Lebo the save! Oh, it was earmarked for that near post, but Lauren Lebo just got across to make the save. Let's get a look at it again. You can see Townsend with a great shot, and it was just at eye level for Lebo to get the big gloves on it and keep this one tied. Corner kick for Northern, their fifth of the match, their fourth here in the second half, but inches, mere inches away from finally getting one to the good. Corner kick comes in, a narrow one. Lebo the punch, it falls down in the box. Players everywhere. Northern can't get goal side, and the shot well wide, and that will result in a goal kick. In the boys' game, 2-0 now. Mechanicsburg leading in that one, as we have a substitution coming on for the Wildcats.
So back onto the pitch for the Wildcats, number 6, Gianna Morisani.
Gianna Morisani checks back in, as Northern, with probably the best chance for either side in this one, came oh so close, but Lauren Lebo, called upon in the biggest of spots, comes up with a tremendous save, but Northern are not done yet. Here they come on the attack yet again. On the edge of the 18, this one from distance, Lebo. Again, snaring at eye level on Deco for Northern. Had her hands up. She thought that one was going to sail in the net. But Lebo able to get a grab on it. But it's been all Polar Bears these last 5 minutes. They have been all over the Mechanicsburg end. Wildcats haven't been able to get an attack as this pass a little wayward. Lebo just plays it out, and that'll be another corner kick. Number 6 in the match for Northern. Can it result in pay dirt? They take it short. Little give and go. Cross comes in, drifting towards the near post. Header is wide. It was the right idea. Believe that was Michaela Black on the header, and it found the outside netting. Scratch that. It was actually Ashley Dieter that got the header on the outside of the net. But back-to-back chances for Northern. Mechanicsburg have not been able to leave their own end for some time. Deflected in the midfield. Rudy able to get it ahead. Poked to nobody here on the near side, but Witter able to take advantage of the whiff. Witter trying to fight off the defender, falls to the ground, and it earns a free kick. There was contact all the way through to ground. Witter might have accepted said contact, but now earns a free kick for the Wildcats. Mechanicsburg lining up on the edge of the 18-yard box. Under 9 minutes left to go in this one. Witter's cross towards the far post. Headed in the air, still in the danger area. Missed, deflected, knocked down, shot through traffic, deflected all the way out. Running back onto it is Baldini. Baldini looking, doesn't have an option. Goes back to Janoski. Janoski troubled. Baldini able to get it back. Baldini on that far sideline, dispossessed, gets it back. Traded between the two teams. Referee almost got a touch on it. Instead, it's settled down in the back line. Long distance cross towards the direction of Putt. A couple of collisions. Rudy trying to knock it down. Northern will retreat, send it, and this one will go out. Last touch off Mechanicsburg. It'll be a Northern throw in as they have another substitute coming on.
Substitution for the Polar Bears, number 12, Kendi Smith.
Kendi Smith re-enters for the Polar Bears. Toss right down the line. Takes another deflection. Goes out. It'll be Mechanicsburg. They try to work it quickly. Northern able to get a touch to it. Trying to send it upfield. Wildcats running back to the ball and able to clear it, at least for the time being. Walker calmly knocks it down, gets it on her feet. Sends it up to Morisani. Morisani on the far sideline, charging ahead. Morisani towards the corner, a heavy touch. It's rolling on the grass, sent away by Northern. Mechanicsburg throwing deep in Northern territory. Taken quickly. Deflects and will belong to the Polar Bears. Under 7 minutes left to go. Both teams fighting for a winner. Goes out yet again. Tossed down, and a clothesline in the midfield will result in a Mechanicsburg free kick. Again, both players were wrapped up. Arm to arm, it seemed like from here. Wildcats send it in on the edge of the 18, headed away strongly by Northern, and now it falls for Townsend. Townsend on the run. Townsend gets past one defender. Townsend waiting for reinforcements, and it's deflected by Mechanicsburg, but not out of the danger area just yet. Townsend gets it right back. Couple of deflections, and Mechanicsburg able to breathe a sigh of relief as Townsend was almost off to the races. This one chipped up and over. Northern running onto it. Able to settle it as Isabel Putt trying to get a step. Played to the near side. Witter gets a deflection, kept alive, had the right spin on it to just stop dead in the grass. Putt running after it, cleared out. Will be a Wildcat throw-in here on the near sideline. Witter looking in the direction, trying to send it towards the corner. Morisani. Double teamed, cleared away by Northern, kept in play. A foot race here on the near side. On the line, still in play. Wildcats able to get it back. Played into the midfield. Played down low. Morisani still with it. Morisani shot, deflected, knocked down. A couple players in the box. But Mechanicsburg unable to do anything with it. Played all the way back. Mechanicsburg with time and space to compose themselves. Janoski all the way up to Witter. Witter inviting the contact. Takes a deflection to the back line. Sent away by Northern. One back by the Wildcats. Having to run back to it. They'll go all the way back to Lebo. Under 5 minutes left to go in this one. Both teams still searching for a winner. To the near side, Janoski. Janoski stops, turns, gives back to Lebo. Too much pressure from Northern. Lebo ahead to Klemek. Klemek towards that far sideline. Northern closing off all avenues. Mechanicsburg trying to get that one up the line. Northern resting on it. Mechanicsburg get it back towards the corner. Putt charging on in. Putt on the angle, trying to cross that one in. Deflects, goes out. And this will stay in, right by the corner flag. Played out and will result in a goal kick.
Mackenzie Seiler back into the game for Northern.
As Mackenzie Seiler checks back in. Three and a half left to go. Knocked down. Some deflections. Northern able to stick with it. On the near sideline with it is Seiler. Deflects out. Polar Bears on the throw in. Basinger sending it. Knocked down by Mechanicsburg. With it is Jocelyn Smith. Smith looking for an avenue. Playing it up the middle. Northern snuffed it out. Bechtel heads the other way. That one deflected. Played back. Wildcats on it. On that far side. Baldini dispossessed. Northern win it back. Witter able to sweep it off the feet. 2.5 left to go. Witter charging ahead. Plenty of maroon jerseys in the area. That one deflected. Witter keeps it alive. Playing towards the corner. Into no man's land. Northern just get it right back. They'll hoof it upfield. Pass disrupted. Polar Bears sending it up. Townsend had almost a chance, but again, just too heavy a touch. Wildcats sending that one up and over. Headed down. Nobody in the midfield for either team. It's like there's two lines developing on either side. Nobody wanting to take up the midfield. Defenders and attackers. That's all this game is going to be for the last 2 minutes, it seems. Played all the way back. Lebo will come out and grab that in her 18. 1:40 left to go in regulation. 2-1 the score. Northern fighting back against the boys in their match just up the road. Played into the midfield. Nobody home. Mechanicsburg first to it. Playing it to Witter. Witter squaring that one up. Dispossessed was Morisani. Morisani trying to run to win it back. Instead, it falls nicely for Northern. Seiler playing it ahead to Townsend. Townsend back to Seiler. Seiler on the angle is offsides by just a step. Was just a tad too eager.
1 minute remaining.
And now with 1 minute left in regulation, can Mechanicsburg get one last throw of the dice? Getting it upfield and quickly. Dispossessed by Northern in the midfield. Playing it to Townsend. Townsend trying to split the defenders. Mechanicsburg were there and waiting. Wildcats settle it down. Hoofed towards Witter. Deflected. Witter doing battle in the midfield. Just gets that one away. Northern have it yet again. 30 seconds left. Knocked down. Seiler. Seiler with it. Seiler steps. Gives it up yet again. Shot from distance. Lebo grabs it. 20 seconds left. Big boot from Lebo. A deflection Kept alive, putt running onto it for Mechanicsburg. Dispossessed for a second as the countdown starts. Northern just have to possess. Given right back to Mechanicsburg, played out of bounds. And that will do it.
At the end of regulation, Mechanicsburg 0, Northern 0. We'll now have a 5-minute intermission, followed by a 10-minute sudden victory period.
For regulation, as we will need extra time to decide a winner between these two teams. We'll go ahead and get the skinny on that. Meanwhile, we'll take another quick break. Be right back for you here with extra time action right here on Go Mechanicsburg.
We are dedicated to serving our members, associates, and communities because they give us purpose. We know we are stronger when we come together as one. We believe financial literacy is a key tool for personal well-being, economic stability, and a more secure financial future for everyone. And we are committed to providing all with access to financial wellness resources. We strive to deliver unparalleled experiences for our members through every moment and milestone. We are built by will, forged by people, and powered by a proud member experience.
Are you on the hunt for a new home? Maybe you're a growing family looking to expand your living situation, or you find your current space too large and you're simply looking to downsize. Whatever your needs, contact Charity Kastner, Realtor with RSR Realtors today. Charity knows the local real estate market and she will find the right home for you. Charity Kastner isn't just a Mechanicsburg-based realtor, she's a Mechanicsburg mom. And after all, mother knows best. Just ask her kids. Make the move today by calling Charity Kastner at 717-557-9312 or rsrrealtors.com to find your first or next home sweet home.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you.
Contact local agent Seth Gardner for your personal price plan today.
Snappers Bar and Grill at 120 East Allen Street in Mechanicsburg is proud to support Wildcat Athletics. Snappers is open Monday through Saturday from 11 a.m. until 9 p.m. and offers outstanding service and exceptional food and drink options, all at a fair price. Stop in for fresh seafood, delicious hand-cut steaks, and homemade pasta dishes. Snappers also offers a variety of sandwiches, fresh, crisp salads, and awesome appetizers. Dine in, carry out, or have your next big gathering catered. Snappers Bar and Grill, call 717-697-9475 to learn more.
With True Green, we got a great price on a golf course quality lawn,
which attracted golfers.
Morning.
Who needs a warm-up?
And because True Green's doing the work, we get to have more fun.
Please don't post that.
Too late.
They don't have grass this thick in Australia.
That's what happens when you have a great lawn.
Shanked it again, huh? They're fun to have around.
PGA Tour quality lawns for as little as $1 a day.
Where are we playing next?
Get started at TrueGreen.com.
A deck where memories are made, barbecues are grilled, and sunsets are savored. But let's face it, not all decks are created equal. Enter Westshire Decks. We're not your average deck builders. Precision is our mantra. We don't just build decks, we craft outdoor living spaces tailored to your dreams. With Westshire Decks, you get seasoned experts who know decks inside and out. So why settle for a deck that's just okay when you can have one that's extraordinary? Westshire Decks, where craftsmanship meets creativity. Give us a call today and come see how we are different.
The Wildcat Foundation is Mechanicsburg Area School District's education foundation. Established in 1998, the foundation raises and distributes funds that support students in education, wellness, cultural awareness, and athletics. The Wildcat Foundation has also awarded hundreds of thousands of dollars in scholarships to support students' higher education. Learn more and donate today at wildcatfoundation.org. Wolf Brewing Company, located in Legacy Park, just off South Market Street in Mechanicsburg, offers a family and pet-friendly atmosphere for community members of all ages. Family owned by Wildcat graduates, Wolf Brewing Company serves up delectable dishes including comfort foods with a gourmet twist, plus drinks of all types for the community, from the community. Roll in before, during, or after the game for their laid-back ambiance, live music, trivia, and more. Wolf Brewing Company, 100 Legacy Park Drive, Suite 400, or online at wolfbrewingco.com.
Getting you back to Mechanicsburg Wildcat Athletics, presented by 11 Oaks Farms in Newville. Live on Go Mechanicsburg.
Welcome you back here to the Members First Federal Credit Union broadcast booth. As always, our streams presented by 11 Oaks Farm in Newville. Ben Shad here to bring you all the action alongside our fantastic Go Mechanicsburg live streaming crew. We need extra time to find a winner, and here come the Wildcats sprinting out of the gate. Putt gets past a tackler, and eventually the ball gets away from her. So 2 10-minute periods, golden goal, first score wins. If not, then we settle for the tie. But we have some extra time to figure out as both these teams playing fantastic games, back and forth action in that second half, as Northern will get a throw in on the far side of the field. Deflected. Mechanicsburg unable to keep it alive. Northern have it. Cross comes in. Deflected. Rudy knocks it down. Nobody home for the Wildcats. Go out for a Polar Bear throw in. Best chance of the match belonged to Northern, and Tay Townsend on a shot where she set herself up, got past the defender, tried to sneak it in near post, but Lauren Lebo of Mechanicsburg just got her hands in the way. That's probably the closest either team has come to scoring so far in this one. Again, a lot of District 3 seeding at stakes, and could very well be a future playoff matchup between these two teams. As here is Basinger trying to play that one ahead. Knocked down on the edge of the 18 by Bechtel. Bechtel has to retreat. Will opt for the far side. Northern with some strategy here on the edge of the 18. Cut on the inside. That one shot off the back of a defender's head. Kept alive by Northern. Deflected. Mechanicsburg trying to get this one away, and they do. Down the line and out will be a throw-in for the Wildcats. Toss down the line. Mechanicsburg working backwards. Almost given away to Northern. They'll have to settle for the throw-in. Substitute coming on for the Polar Bears.
Back into the game for Northern, number 8, Taylor Townsend.
As Taylor Townsend re-enters. There she is in the corner. Trying to free that ball up, and she does. Getting past one defender, and that one deflected. Lebo was there to grab it. A couple of Wildcats charging forward. Lebo trying to springboard the attack on that far side. Putt gives chase. Putt trying to get past the defender. Will go out. Will be a Northern throw-in. Throw in for Mechanicsburg. They take it quickly. Northern knock it down. They'll get another one. On the edge of the 18, they reset. Cross comes in. Knocked down by the Northern defense. That one off the back of the head of Bechtel. Mechanicsburg get it back at least for a moment. Players falling left and right. But it's the Polar Bears who come away with it. It's deflected, though. Played into the open area. Northern having to track back, and they'll just clear it. Header gets up and over a couple of players here on the near sideline. Set up for Basinger. Basinger, a wall of maroon, plays back to the defense. Cleared away through the midfield. Bechtel with time and space, almost dispossessed. Walker unable to take it off her feet. Played forward. Mechanicsburg in a dangerous area. We'll just play it back to Lebo. She'll thunder it away. A clash in the midfield. Referee keeping the whistle quiet. Northern unable to keep that alive. It'll be a throw in for Mechanicsburg. McGuire Sends it into the direction of Cousin. Cousin towards the corner. Cousin turning on the Jets. Cousin, cross coming in, knocked down, putt in the area, tripped down. Referee keeps the whistle quiet yet again. Mechanicsburg still with the possession. This one deflected, will be a Wildcat throw in. And the side judge overrides, and it will be a Northern throw in. And the intensity picking up just a little bit here at Northside Elementary. 5.5 left to go in this first period of extra time. Again, if no score after this one, we have another 10 minutes. Mechanicsburg with it, squared for Rudy. Rudy trying the shot from distance, and a diving save by Gracie Leathery. No leaks that time, a secure hold, and able to restart Northern. Knocked down in the midfield. Wildcats charging after it. Witter just gets it away. Pushed into the open area. Polar Bears with time. Playing it up. Here's Townsend yet again. Townsend trying to jet past the defender. Plays it out. Will be a Wildcat throw in. Taken quickly. Given to Walker. Walker looking. Walker sees a route. Walker still going. Pushed from behind. Referee says play on. Mechanicsburg get it back. Trying the near sideline, deflects out, will be a Wildcat throw. Walker heaves it towards the 18, knocked down by Putt. Putt trying to turn with it, her pass, as she was falling, unable to get anything behind it. Now it's Northern heading the other way. Opting for the far side. Shoulder-to-shoulder bump. Wildcats use the aggression to their advantage. Played towards the midfield. Headed back by Northern. A couple of players just crashing into each other. Played into the midfield. Now to the near side. Charging after is Jocelyn Smith. Smith staring down the defender. Smith working it, trying to play it into the middle. And just taken away by Bechtel. Northern trying to go far side with it. It goes out for a Mechanicsburg throw, and you can just tell that these girls are gassed. They have given it their all for 80-plus minutes. And it's becoming harder and harder to hustle for the ball after both teams just charged after everything their way. Mechanicsburg with a cross towards the 18. Put high in the air by the Northern defense. Knocked down on the edge. Rudy with it, thinking about it, drops it off in the midfield. Shot from distance and grabbed by Gracie Leathery. Saw it all the way. Leathery with a big boot here on the near side. Headed down. Mechanicsburg trying to play this one forward. A couple of deflections here on the near side. A strong shoulder goes out. Will be a Mechanicsburg throw. In the direction of Maddie Walker, playing it quickly. A couple of one-touch passes. Wildcats win it back. Great spin there from Isabella Cousin. Cousin again heading towards the corner. Cousin trying to get the angle. Cousin's cross, deflected, trying to get it back. Cousin trips on the grass. Northern able to play it at least for a moment. Here's Townsend. Townsend deep in her own end, trying to play that one up and over, and now it's a foot race. Lauren Lebo well out of her net. Lebo just clears it away on the ground. What awareness by Lauren Lebo. Now it's the Wildcats the other way. Smith trying to play that one up and over. A charge by Rudy on the far side. Rudy, the shot goes wide. Oh my goodness, it was a perfect pass, but Rudy could not put it away. You see the pass go up and over everybody. Rudy charging on that far side. Got a shot, and it just could not find the netting. And we play on here in the first period of extra time. Back to live action now. 1:30 left to go in this first period. Again, we will have a short break and another 10 minutes of golden goal extra time if no score here. Another cross, and that one sliced behind the net as Leathery will grab it for a goal kick. After that second extra time period of still no score, then both teams will have to walk away with a draw. For Northern, that would be the first blemish, if you could call it, on their schedule. 16 games, 16 wins, nothing short of that. So we have a minute left to go here in the first period of extra time. Knocked down in the midfield. Northern first to it. Playing it on the near side, it's Basinger. Basinger staring down the defender. Played ahead to Townsend. Townsend hoofs it ahead, just got through. Mechanicsburg with it now. Trying to play that one ahead to Rudy. Rudy stops. Trying to play it on the near side, out of reach, was between two Wildcat players. It's a throw in for Basinger and Northern. Sent down the line. Knocked down, a couple of Wildcat players trying to just jar that ball loose. Eventually they do. Townsend, though, wins it back for the Polar Bears. With it is Black. Black trying to spring that one on the far sideline, might have something here. 12 seconds left. Northern on the edge of the 18. They have to retreat. Polar Bears on it. Cross coming in. Lebo runs onto it, grabs it, and that will see out the first half of extra time. The teams will get another respite, and we will have another 10 minutes to find a winner between these two teams that have just continued to battle it out here at Northside. Wow. We'll go ahead and take another quick break. Be right back for you here on Go Mechanicsburg right after this.
Hey there, Wildcat fans. It's Mike Garland, voice of Wildcat Athletics. And that map you're looking at and those little blue pins, they represent the central Pennsylvania locations of our broadcast partners. From our presenting sponsor, 11 Oaks Farms, to the south and west in Newville, to one of our newest partners, Shaggy Chic Dog Grooming on South Market Street in Mechanicsburg, and everywhere in between, these are community-oriented businesses and their dollars are supporting Wildcat Athletics. So in turn, fans, I ask you to support them. Pick up the phone and price their services. Shop in their store locations. Tell them you heard about it during a broadcast of Wildcat Athletics. Go to mbgsd.org or download the new district app and navigate through the athletics tab to learn more about each one of these great central Pennsylvania businesses. We thank them for their support and encourage you to support them as well.
Getting you back to Mechanicsburg Wildcat Athletics, presented by 11 Oaks Farms in Newville. Live on Go Mechanicsburg.
Welcome you back here to the Members First Federal Credit Union broadcast booth. As always, our streams presented by 11 Oaks Farm in Newville. Well, we thank you all so much for sticking with us through a wild one. Despite the 0-0 scoreline, Mechanicsburg and Northern with one for the ages. Here with 10 minutes left to find a winner. Next goal wins. If not, then both these teams and their fans will just have to leave wondering what if and what could have been on the final game of the season here at Northside. Some last team talks between both teams. You can tell that these athletes have given their all and then some and are starting to show the signs of wear. After this, we await the arrival of the District 3 brackets set to come out over the weekend. As the teams will switch sides, so Northern attacks from left to right, Mechanicsburg from right to left.
Let's go, Cat!
Both teams break their respective huddles. All the fans here in the stands at Northside have stuck it out. Will be the Polar Bears to start over the ball here in the last period of extra time. Either we find a winner or we leave with a draw. This one played ahead, misplayed in the midfield. Wildcats running back onto it. Trying to spin with it was Morisani. Gets it ahead to Rudy. Played ahead. Now back to Morisani. Morisani trying to get past Witter. Runs back onto it. Witter springs it forward on the far sideline. Couple of stutter steps. Put on the brakes. cross sliced in towards the middle. Baldini getting involved. Klemek will just clear it away. Northern give it right back off of their defensive line. Now Mechanicsburg will reset. Janoski playing it towards that far side corner. Deflects. Northern with it through the midfield. Loose ball. Cleared. Deflected. Mechanicsburg get it back, and now they'll play it safely to Lebo. Lebo just leaves it for Klemek. Played ahead to Janoski. Janoski rolls it to Walker. Walker trying to play that one ahead. Snuffed out by the Northern defense. Walker knocks it down. Walker splits the gap again. Knocked down. Morosani picks it up off the feet. Morosani charging ahead. Morosani still with it. Morosani. The shot just goes wide. What a great run there by Gianna Morosani, charging ahead, splitting defenders. Thought she could sneak it in low near post, but it just missed. So Mechanicsburg with their opening salvo here in the second period of extra time. Witter knocks it down, pokes it towards the corner. This one will stop on the grass or not. It's kept alive on the line. Jousted for. Morosani wins it back. Northern just play it out for a throw in. Witter to take quickly to Putt. Putt crashed from behind, comes up with it. Putt squares it head to Rudy. Rudy with a step. The wrong way, though. Has to dodge a couple of defenders. No support just yet. Plays it into the corner for Witter. Witter with it. Witter trying to get the angle. Cross comes in. Deflected. Goes out. Believe this will be a throw in. Throw in. I don't think it crossed the plane of the flag. Deep in Northern territory. Launched in the direction of Putt. Headed away. Wildcats will do it again from a few yards back. Thrown in now towards the near side. Long distance cross from Klemek. Deflected. Morosani with it. Cleared out at least momentarily by Northern. On it for Mechanicsburg was Walker. Walker looking. She'll try one, and nobody on the end of that. There'll be another goal kick for the Polar Bears. 3 minutes gone in this second period of 10-minute golden goal extra time. Headed away. Rudy knocks it down. Rudy pushed from behind, trying to win it back. Witter shouldering off a defender, playing that one ahead, just out of reach. Given back in the midfield. Mechanicsburg with all sorts of players committed to the attack. Witter gets it back. Witter trying to get that one ahead. A great pass in the direction of Morosani. Too much for her to handle. Baldini looking. Baldini will try and spring that one towards Putt. Putt trying to knock it down. Crashed in front, and that one from distance, well wide. And Leathery will set up for another goal kick. 6 minutes gone here in this 10-minute extra time period. Northern trying to take it quickly and catch the Wildcats off guard. Played up the line. Townsend gives chase, but that's going to drift over the line. Another Wildcat throw in. Mechanicsburg with a lot of the possession, but can they show something for it? Morosani with it in the midfield. Morosani charging right at the referee. Gives to Putt. Putt trying to spin with it. Can't do anything with it. Northern knock it down. But right there is Maddie Walker. Walker walking on in. Drops it off. Little give and go. Walker again. Thinking about it. Pushed from behind. Gives to Rudy. Rudy lining it up. The shot! Great save, Leathery! And she has kept this game tied. The biggest save she's made on the night, and it couldn't come at a more crucial time with 5 minutes left to go in golden goal extra time as Lebo will send that one away. Mechanicsburg heading it forward. Wildcats right back on the attack. Trying to play that ahead was Witter. Gets away from her all the way down to Townsend. Here comes Townsend the other way. Northern played off the back heel of the defender. A crucial play that Klemek, I don't even know if she's aware that she made it. Now Mechanicsburg with the cross. Witter trying to knock it down. Clash from behind. Played into no man's land. Mechanicsburg running onto it. Baldini had it tied up. Here comes Townsend yet again. Cleared for a moment. Still Northern in the area. Playing that one ahead to Townsend. Well off sides. Played ahead anyway. Northern knock it down. Mechanicsburg able to clear at least for a moment. Northern continuing to just send that ball up. And now finally Clemic will clear all the way to the back line for Northern. Charging after it is Morisani. Deflected off her back. Northern able to keep it alive in the midfield. They play it back. Putt now gives chase. This one goes up and over. Townsend and chase. Townsend's going to knock this one down. Townsend on the angle, unable to do anything with it. It's a goal kick. There's a player down for Northern. Was Claire LaRue. Looks like she's all right now. Just needed a breather. 3.5 left to go in this second period of golden goal extra time. Ball played in the direction of Witter. Played right back. Baldini knocks it down. Baldini trying to get ahead to Rudy. Squares it. Baldini and Witter both charging after it. Unable to communicate. Will be a Northern throw in. Played back. Kept alive on the line. Morisani crashes in, gets it back. Will try and get herself the other way. Morisani, pass one. Morisani, pass another. Morisani charging on in. Morisani trying to square it and just too little on the pass. Clemic heading it down, trying to play that one ahead, is dragged from behind. No call by the referee. Now here comes Townsend the other way for Northern. Townsend with two defenders in chase. The cross, the shot, it goes wide! Oh my goodness! It was on the doorstep and it could not be converted. Here you see it again. Townsend's cross in the direction of Ondeco and just by mere inches missed the post, and both teams with narrow chances to win it. And we still have 2 minutes left to go here. Now it's Mechanicsburg's turn. Rudy trying to chip that one up and over in the direction of Morisani and Putt. Putt and Morisani giving chase. Played wide. Northern able to control it. Drifting into the midfield. Northern get a touch to it. Mechanicsburg playing it down the line. This will go out for a Polar Bear throw in. 2 minutes left to go. Knocked down by the Polar Bears. Played down the line. This will be another Northern throw in. They take it quickly. Put back in the field of play. Trying to switch sides of the field. Mechanicsburg giving chase. And Morisani has that deflect off the back of her head. Townsend on the throw. Takes it quickly. Charging ahead is Kendi Smith. Cross comes in, knocked down. Mechanicsburg cleared away, but right to Townsend. Townsend looking. Townsend gets past one. Townsend lining it up. The shot, well wide. 1 minute left here in the second period of extra time. It's either a goal now or a draw for both teams. Lebo sends it away. Headed up in the air. Putt trying to knock it down. Plays this one ahead towards the Northern defense. They clear it away. A couple of Polar Bear players waiting. Clemic will send it towards the direction of the Mechanicsburg bench. Northern will watch it go out for a throw in. 35 seconds left to go, and another loose ball got on the field. The clock will stop, and that will kill some of the momentum. Put back in the field of play. Clock resumes. Play towards the corner. Northern trying to win it back. Goes out. Northern get the throw in yet again. They take it quickly. Knocked down. Played back. Polar Bears with it. Cross coming in. Knocked away by Mechanicsburg. Nobody there for the Wildcats. Polar Bears get it back. Mechanicsburg able to clear it away just again. Countdown starts. Last chance for Northern. They throw it in. Mechanicsburg clear it away. And that will take us to the end of this match. Well, it was incredibly fought by both teams. But at the end of the day, 2 extra time periods were not enough to find a winner. And both teams will have to settle for a draw to end their seasons. Mechanicsburg goes to 12-2-3 on the year. Northern to 16-0-1. Their first draw on the year, their first blemish, if you will, but still remain undefeated at the end of the regular season. Both these teams will be moving on to the District 3 tournament. Will be interesting to see how other results impact the seeding, but as they stood entering play today, Mechanicsburg would be the 4 seed, Northern the 3 seed. Obviously, those to be determined by other matchups and other games still going on or maybe ending here tonight. Well, for our fantastic Go Mechanicsburg live streaming crew, Jay Stover on camera, Mike Garland for his help in getting this one together. I'm Ben Shad. Once again, the final score, Mechanicsburg and Northern battle it out to a 0-0 draw after extra time. We will see you next time right here on Go Mechanicsburg. Good night, folks.
This has been a presentation of Mechanicsburg Wildcat Athletics live on YouTube at Go Mechanicsburg. Wildcat Athletics live on YouTube is presented by 11 Oaks Farms in Newville, Bobby Ray Hall Automotive Group, Charity Kastner RSR Realtors, Your Neighborhood Chick-fil-A at Shepherdstown Crossing, Lawnscapes Inc., Members First Federal Credit Union, Operation Wildcat, OSS Health, now with 2 locations on the West Shore, Mechanicsburg Area Recreation Department, RBC Wealth Management and the Turnbridge Group, Renewed Hearing Solutions, Shaggy Chic Dog Grooming, Sheets, Snappers Bar and Grill, Seth Gardner State Farm, Your Harrisburg True Green Lawn Care, Westshire Decks servicing all of Central PA, the Wildcat Foundation, and Wolf Brewing Company. Additional thanks to the Mechanicsburg Area School District and to all the friends, family, and community members who tune in to watch the games. The Mechanicsburg Wildcats. Presented by 11 Oaks Farms in Newville on Go Mechanicsburg Live and on YouTube at Go Mechanicsburg. We'll see you again next time.